Continue down this path, and you will suffer, like me. Your every move intensifies my pain. Your blind ambition, all your good intentions. Everything you touch turns to ash!
We start this week in indie gaming with the hugely anticipated second game from Hyperlight Drifter developers Heart Machine. Solar Ash is a 3D platformer on an epic scale. You play as Ray, a void runner on a quest to save a planet from being sucked into a black hole. To do that, you'll need to speed skate across a sea of cloud, grind rails to reach the top of towers, and slay colossal bosses. Featuring a huge, vibrant world to explore, plenty of lore, and a surprisingly emotional story, Solar Ash is a late 2021 indie that may well feature in many year-end lists. I describe the game as a cross between The Pathless, Shadow of the Colossus, and Jet Set Radio, with its exhilaratingly fast gameplay. If you like any of those, Solar Ash is an easy recommendation. It's out now on PS4, PS5 and the PC via the Epic Games Store.
You can't save anyone, not even yourself.
Humble Games have been on fire of late. They've released the sci-fi Metroidvania Unsighted, the retro 2D platformer Flynn, Son of Crimson, and most recently Unpacking. To sign off 2021, they've released Archvale this week, a top-down action RPG that plays like a mix of classic Zelda and bullet hell shooters Enter the Gungeon and Nuclear Throne. The pixel art aesthetic is lovely, but it's the twin-stick bullet hell gameplay where Archvale excels. You can equip a vast number of weapons, including swords, wands and arrows, and switch on the fly between them. There's a huge overworld to explore with dungeons galore, tough boss fights, and a deep crafting system. I was expecting Archvale to be a roguelite, similar to those already mentioned, but it's a much more linear affair with no permadeath. You just get transported to the last shrine you visited when you die and lose some of your gold. It's out now on the PC, the Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. And like all the other Humble games mentioned, it's also available on Xbox Games Pass for subscribers. Next up we have Six Souls, a budget precision platformer starring a boy and his dog on a quest to unearth the secrets of a mysterious castle. Taking place over 100 or so levels, you get to control both Jack and his faithful companion, Butch. As the former, you can jump, climb walls, attack and defend with your sword, and air dash. As Pooch, Butch, you're able to crawl under small spaces and also do a double jump. Along the way, there's the usual plethora of collectibles, coins for Jack, bacon rashes for Butch, and there's some creative boss fights. Things start off quite easy, but the difficulty ramps up considerably in later levels. If you're an achievement hunter, you'll be able to grab all by the time you get to the second world with minimal effort. Six Souls is a bite-sized adventure and the price reflects that, costing only a few pounds or dollars. It's available now on the PC, the Nintendo Switch, Xbox consoles and also the PS4 and PS5.
Syndicate colonies are a grinder of metal and meat. The streets convulse with the mutant and the gang. While corporations keep production churning for an endless war with Earth. as casualties, few escape.
Also out this week is Mechajammer, a tactical cyberpunk turn-based RPG with gorgeous isometric pixel art. In this one, you freely roam through the streets of an off-world dystopian city, the killer jungles outside its walls, and the occult syndicate hollows below. You recruit large squads of mercenaries, gang members, and thieves as companions, and issue commands to your whole squad, which keeps the turn-based combat fast and exciting. There's also a deep and fully customizable character creation system, allowing you to experiment and design your own playstyle. Mechajammer is out now on the PC via GOG and also Steam.
Looks like your number's up.
An indie to look out for next week is Wytchwood, a crafting adventure game set in a magical land of gothic fables and fairy tales. As a mysterious old witch of the woods, you explore a strange countryside, collect magical ingredients, brew sorcerous enchantments, and pass your twisted judgments upon a whole host of characters and creatures. Featuring a lovingly rendered storybook art style, a vast number of ingredients to gather, and spells to research and concoct, Wytchwood looks to be an intriguing addition to the crafting adventure genre. Plus, it's not often you have the chance to turn someone into a frog or put a hex on the wicked. This one's out December the 9th on PC, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation and Xbox platforms. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to I Love Indies and hit that like button. You can also follow me on Twitter for curated indies of the day and some super giveaways. My Twitter handle is @IndiesLove. I'll leave you with the trailer for White Shadows, a 2.5D platformer about a raven girl navigating a monochromatic dystopia ruled by wolves. The game's out December the 7th on PC, Xbox Series X and PS5. I'll say no more as I've got a full review of this one coming next week, so look out for that when it drops on launch day. Until then, keep loving indies.